Should you become professional product photographer in 2026? Well, this is a very good question. Being full-time professional product photographer has been one of my greatest jobs ever. Over the years, I've done all sorts of different jobs, starting as a construction worker up until a team leader in a large production studio. And throughout all those years, I still feel that when I work in my own studio, then I am in my happy place. This is the work I love to do. Of course, I can't say that everything else has been boring for me. Actually, it has been completely opposite, because I feel that on every position that I have had, even being a waiter in a French restaurant in London, has taught me many things I need in my life to be who I am today. I don't consider myself like a full-time artist or artistic person. I have always thought about myself as a technical artist. Like, I like to play with the light, and I use my technical knowledge about the physics of light to shape that on my images. But I'm not very strong on the stylized side of this business. Setting up a complex composition like real artists are doing with a deep meaning in it, this is my weak spot. I'm not that creative. I can't see that deep meaning in some very complicated composition or images. I just see the light and how it is shaped, and I like to do the same. So once this composition is in place, I know exactly what to do to light everything so that it becomes my next masterpiece. And this is what keeps me going every day. And on top of that, I'm very business-minded. When I work on something, then I need to know that I benefit from it, or it makes a difference when I'm doing it. Even if I'm working on a payroll, then I need to think of my job like it is my project, not something I do from 9 to 5 and gather my paycheck every month. I need to feel that my job is actually making a difference in this company. And as soon as I feel, or as soon as I see that this is not getting me anywhere and nobody actually cares what I do there, then I lose my motivation. And you know what actually happens then. But now, being a photographer has been the greatest job that I ever had. So I will do this as long as I can. Probably at some point I'm going to be so old that I can't hold the camera anymore. Although there is a huge amount of shouting about the AI, then I still think that our work as photographers will remain as it is. And therefore I think that as long as we have real people and companies trying to sell their products, there will be proper demand on image content. Image content that is created to humans by humans. And finding new clients has never been easier. The whole world is open in your computer, and you just need to do some research. What do you actually want to shoot? And then find those clients online easily. It's simple. And little by little, then you will start building up your client base. But I'm not saying that you should drop your current full-time job instantly and go full-time into product photography. Not at all. It is very important to keep your full-time job as long as you feel confident that you can live the life you want with the savings you have on a bank account that you have saved during being a product photographer as a side hustle. And as a disclaimer, this is not any kind of financial advice. These are just my thoughts based on my experience. So yeah, once you have established the level of savings and you have enough clients in your list, then I think you are good to go. And I know that everybody tells you nowadays that save money and then you can start. Well, it's obvious, because then you have like savings that you can use when there is a low season. It's a no-brainer. But I think there is another side of this story. The biggest issue here is to overcome your fear that what if you don't find any clients? What if you don't succeed? I was constantly worried about that when I started out. I am even today worried about that. If I find all those clients, and especially all those big clients like Nike, Coca-Cola and McDonald's. Now, I want to tell you something. Based on my experience, those major companies are extremely difficult to work with. They have so many rules and a huge team that there is no room for you there as a creative. For them, you will be just another tool to record the image that is drafted in the agency, and you will not have any say in this composition or light, positions or any other detail. You just need to do what you are told. But when working with smaller clients, they appreciate your input as an artist, and they pay for you not only to shoot pretty images but your vision. And I feel that this is very important in this type of work. And finally, after all, to be honest, you only need like 5 regular clients for yourself, as you are not able to handle more anyway by yourself. I usually have about 5 clients, and I feel that this is pretty much maximum I can do with the time I have in 1 month. So don't worry about finding those major companies. Start small and you will be rewarded. So yeah, as a conclusion, you have a full-time job, you have saved some money for the future, and yeah, please don't spend it on a new gear, just save it. And then you also have few clients who are regularly already sending you products to shoot. Then I think it is time to step up and try it out. How does it feel to become a full-time product photographer? I promise you, it is worth trying out. And the good thing is that you can always go back the way that it was before, if it doesn't work out for you. It doesn't mean that once you start your photography career, then there is no way back. There is. And you need to keep that in mind so you don't stress out when it gets too difficult on the way. But I think if you watched this video up until this moment right now, then you probably have enough dedication to become a professional product photographer. So my answer to the question is that yes, you should become product photographer in 2026. And once you have started, don't forget to come back to this channel, as I keep creating those videos about product photography and about all that business side. You can join our members club so we can learn together about all the new tips and tricks in this business. I will leave the link in the description if this is something that you are interested. So I hope you got some good ideas and inspiration from this video. And if you have any questions, then just let me know in the comments. I will get back to you as soon as possible. And in the meantime, as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.